So every time I come on here, basically use this as a spot for me to be able to rant and for me to be able to get a little bit of things out of my mind, for me to be able to focus, for me to be able to keep myself accountable. Because once you put it out there, it's kind of tough for you not to be consistent with things because then otherwise you start looking hypocritical. And I'm realizing that's something that I don't want to come off across as. But what I really wanted to talk about is what my goals are within the next 6 months. They might sound outlandish, they might sound crazy, but sometimes you got to live a little bit in the crazy in order for you to get to whatever the fuck you want to get to. Excuse my language. But I need a little bit of scenery for me to even be able to talk about that because once I look out at the sun, well, now that it's setting, but once I look out at the world and don't just stay in my own little bubble, I realize that freedom is right around the corner. What I'm realizing, because I had dropped the video where I said that it's okay to restart, it's okay to start over. Uh, it is okay still. It's okay to do that. It's okay to start. It's okay to restart and start over. But I have been procrastinating a lot on my true goals, on the stuff that I want to be consistent with, on the freedom I want to achieve. And that's something that I'm just ready to like nick in the butt, nick in the ass because you procrastinating, you not being consistent is not going to get you anywhere. I've set out some outlandish goals, some very crazy goals of where I want to be within the next 6 months, what I want to be. Ooh, straight cut right there. Where I want to be at within the next 6 months. It's gonna sound crazy, especially because I'm literally starting from zero right now. I'm holding it because I don't want it to tip over, but I'm building myself up from zero right now. I had left my sales job. I had left stability and security in order to get myself right, pursue something better. And it's okay because now I'm starting to get into that point where right up here, right here, everything is starting to fall into place, into the right places that I want it to fall into. But at the end of the day, I recognize that one of the biggest goals that I want to achieve is freedom. I don't want to be stuck here. And here where I'm at is Madison, Wisconsin. It's a beautiful city. It's a great place for you to go on, come here, possibly even settle down and retire or have a nice paying job and having a nice paying life, a nice moderate life. But the goals that I have, the lifestyle that I want, the things that I want to achieve require for me to not be here, require for me to achieve certain types of skills, certain type of mindset, certain type of lifestyle that garners freedom. Excuse the sirens in the background. They decided to start right now for some reason, but yeah, these next upcoming 6 months are the most pivotal time in which I could choose to either take action or keep coasting. I talk about self improvement. I talk about being my best self, but yet I beat myself up because I know, only you know, you're going to be your worst critic. You're going to know what you have achieved and what you haven't. And to me, I haven't achieved much. I haven't gone forward in the way that I wanted to go forward. And that's me putting it out there because I got to keep myself accountable. Sometimes, like I said at the beginning, we got to keep ourselves accountable, and that's all right. But these next 6 months are a pivotal parts. Excuse me. Uh, they're very pivotal because it can make or break your year. I know a lot of us came into 2025 saying, boom, we're going to start a new 100K agency. We're going to get a six pack. We're going to be 10% body fat. We're going to be making 10K per month. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to have a girlfriend, whatever it is. A lot of those goals that we probably haven't, I don't know, pursued them, or we haven't fully committed to achieving them, or haven't actually set up realistic plans in order for us to achieve those goals. And honestly, if it's not a wake up call right now, I don't know what is. It's Saturday, June 21st, 8:45 p.m. right now. Bro, Saturday. I'm right here recording this because this was one of my 2025 goals that I wanted to do. I wanted to be consistent with this. I wanted to start building a personal brand. And I've been dropping the ball. I've been letting myself down, but sometimes shit happens. But right now I'm recognizing that it's a pivotal time where I can actually go on ahead and change it. My goal within the next 6 months, of course, is to have a consistent personal brand, be able to generate online income, be able to have those systems in place, that lifestyle, start creating it, because you're not going to have that lifestyle unless you start creating it wherever you are at currently. You have to start acting like the guy that you want to be in order for you to get there. Build those systems right now, build your body, build the mindset. And I was taking a look at my phone because there's this app I downloaded that puts everything into perspective, and it's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it, when you think about the numbers. But I don't know if you can see right here. Let's click on it real quick. It says there are 193 days left in 2025. Look at where we started and look where we're at right now. 193 days left. Bro, if this isn't a fucking wake up call, I don't know what is. No one's gonna come and grab the phone from you when you're doom scrolling. Nobody's gonna come and put that high income skill in your pocket. No one's gonna do none of that. No one's gonna tell you to come work on your body. No one's gonna do that, bro. And that's something that I have to consistently remind myself, because we all fall short at something. Right now, consistency, I keep hearing consistency is one of those things that a lot of us are lacking in, because we don't have the proper systems in place in order for us to achieve the consistency in the proper places that we want to have it in. I'm rambling, but basically, I've set out the goal to keep consistent with this right here, because at some point I honestly do want to have this be a good medium for me to actually let loose, let a little bit of steam off, And at some point I want to be able to help individuals as well, because I know that I would have gone farther. I would have been farther right now if I would have been had the right guidance in order to push me in the right direction. And sometimes it's tough to find the right type of people that share your morals, share your values, especially in this world where everything is just so commoditized and everybody is going for the next dopamine hit. It's tough to find the right community, the right framework, the right systems, the right people. That's my goal. I want to go on ahead and actually improve this channel, bring some value, show you how I'm going to be building myself up from zero. Because within this next couple of months, within these next 6 months, I want to build this personal brand. I want to get to my fitness aesthetic goal, because right now we're a little lacking, bro. We're a little bit underwhelmed. Still rolling at 16% body fat. I know it don't look like it because I'm a little skinny fat, but perks of being a hybrid endomesomorph or whatever. But um, that was one of my other goals. I wanted to go on ahead and be sub 15%, be 10% body fat, because I think about 95% plus of the male population in this country is obese, is overweight, and I'm falling into that category. I want to not be a statistic in a negative way. I want to be it in a positive way. So I wanted to get into that 5 to 10% of individuals that, or the 1% of individuals that actually do have their body locked in, because I know that once you get your body locked in, this connects to this. You get the proper systems and you start to succeed. The other thing is, the other goal that I have on top of those two is to start earning the money online. This is a hobby, but I want to build something that genuinely brings value, a business, a skill, a service. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to build myself, and I'm going to be not directing, but documenting myself doing it at the same time, because bro, your life, your movie. I'm building myself up right now. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. Might be outlandish. I might not achieve that goal, or I might surpass it. Who the fuck knows, man? There are so many things that are possible in this lifetime. I've seen it with my own eyes, and it's crazy because I've been surrounded by that type of energy. That's why I got this fire sometimes, because it sparks up, because I realize that a lot of people have changed their life. They have gotten into better positions because they were on top of whatever they said that they were going to be on top of. They were going to be consistent with the thing that they wanted to pursue. Right now, what I've been over pursuing has been self improvement. It's a drug, it's a dopamine hit, it's a rush. Because you lie to yourself and you say that you're actually doing something when in reality, half of the time you probably are, probably not. I feel like a hypocrite, but it's okay. I'm putting myself out there because I genuinely want to keep myself accountable and I want to be on top of it. None of us start at 100. Some of us start off at 0 and we have to build ourselves up to 100. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that I have to build myself up. I have to climb. I have to become the man, the character, become the main character of my movie in order to be the man that I want to be and achieve the things that I want to achieve. I want to achieve freedom, lifestyle freedom, every type of freedom that you can think of. But that doesn't start until I get the proper systems in place, the proper mindset, and I get these 6 months up and running with good momentum, fitness with the mindset, personal brand, as well as the skill, the acquiring of a skill that's going to change your life. Because at the end of the day, you could have gym on point and mindset on point, but if you're working at McDonald's, you're not going to be achieving nothing. You're not going to be growing. You're not going to be achieving the type of lifestyle that you want, unless that's the type of lifestyle that you want to live. I'm not going to judge you. That is not my place. But I know for damn sure that I don't want to be working at a job that has me pinned, has me struggling, and has me basically choking to get that hourly paycheck. No, I want to achieve something greater. And that's why I'm documenting. Because these next 6 months, I'm really intending on, call it whatever you want, 75 hard, monk mode, whatever it is. I got my own little protocol for my shit, but I really do intend on doubling down on myself, betting on myself, and actually getting to that next level because, man, it's now or never. I'm 24 years old. 2025 is about to be done in 6 months, bro. We're in June right now. June literally flew by. If this is not a fucking wake up call, bro, I don't know what it is. I go through procrastination. I go through inconsistencies. I'm pretty sure you do as well. I hope you use this as motivation. Use this as something to drive you up, something to change. Because in reality, sometimes we need that nudge, we need that push in order for us to be able to go on ahead and make that first step. It all might seem overwhelming right now. I know it definitely is for me, but we're going to take it one punch, one step, one round at a time. And yes, I'm going to be quoting Rocky Balboa because it goes crazy, but that's how we really got to move in life. One step, one punch, one round at a time. Because your life is your movie and you want to accomplish the shit that you want to accomplish. And it's time. It's time for you to go on ahead and accomplish that. No excuses, no nothing. What type of life do you want to live? What type of character do you want to be? You're going to be the guy sitting on the sideline. You're going to be the main character that's going to be enjoying freedom, doing whatever you want to do with your life, with your time, with your money, with your body. Bro, you got to go on ahead and get right. And I hope that this is a wake up call because, my brother, I'm trying to do the same thing. And just know that wherever you're at, I'm starting right there with you. And we're going to move through this together. I challenge you, these next 6 months, whoever's watching this, the one person, the two, the three, the four, whatever, treat these last 6 months of the year as your fuel. You at least want to leave this year different. You don't want to end this year the same way that you approached it. Challenge yourself to at least change something. body, mind, lifestyle, shoot, job, acquisition, something. But the goal is for you to leave this year a better man, a better person, in whichever way you can possibly do that. Because this is your life and it's your movie. My brother, we're gonna do this together. Nothing's gonna stop us. The only one that's gonna stop is you. But we're not letting that happen. So let's stay accountable. Let's stay on top of it. Let's keep going.